Maroon 5 and Lisa. Let's talk about it.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a good episode for you tonight. I am so shocked, so surprised that I'm reviewing a track by Maroon 5. I mean, Lord mighty, it has been a goddamn minute since I've talked about Maroon 5. But hey, this song was on the front page of the YouTube Music Friday, and I was like, you know what? Let's do this review. Guys, today we got Maroon 5 featuring Lisa from Blackpink. This song's called Priceless. Let's just get into it. I actually have some thoughts I really want to say. But, before we even start this, guys, this will be a shorter review because this is more of I would say this is very pop. Very pop music-like. So let's just get into it. Starting off with the beat. Now, I will say this beat is pretty generic. I mean, let's just be real. Guitars just kind of feel loopy, feel a little too electronic. Drums are not really mixed the best on here. They're kind of faded.
Llévate más de lo que esperas todos los días con el nuevo McValue en McDonald's. Ahora puedes comprar uno y sumarle otro por $1. Así que cuando tu equipo favorito enfrente a sus rivales, enfrenta tus antojos con $5 Meal Deals. Y si estás corriendo para alcanzar el desayuno, corre al app para llevarte ofertas antes del cut-off. Tú decides, y con McValue, tu decisión siempre rinde más. Precios y participación pueden variar. BOGO $1 válido para un producto de igual o menor valor. Debe estar registrado en Rewards para ofertas en el app.
Sergeant and Mr. Smith, you're gonna love this house.
Bunk beds in a closet?
There's no field manual for finding the right home. But when you do, USAA Homeowners Insurance can help protect it the right way. Restrictions apply.
Now they're not really, showing much character on this track. I'll just be real, guys. That's what I'm definitely getting from it. But I will say this, I think the production works, even though it is pretty much generic. I do like the help of the background vocals. I like it when Lisa really helps out with the background vocals too. Just adds a nice little vibe to the track, really ups the vibe in my opinion, so that's really fire. So that's really cool. I really do enjoy this beat, but it is pretty much just that generic pop electronic beat. And that's just kind of all it has, to be real with you, which is really disappointing, after years and years of Maroon 5. You would think this man would switch it up and do something a little bit different on the production side. But, it's just kind of the basic pop production. But not everything's the production, guys. Not everything's the beat. So let's get into Maroon 5. He immediately starts off with the first verse. And I am pretty much this first verse is all right. The singing is not really hitting, in my opinion. I think the auto-tune on the vocals just don't really sound the best. They feel a little bit too robotic, and they just kind of feel lifeless when you're listening to it. Maroon, Adam Levine, he's not putting any energy into his singing. He's not putting, any vocal power into any of it. There's, and the background vocals only really show up with the hook. So you're not getting any of that background vocal help too, which is a little disappointing. I would say overall, his verse is all right, but that's when we get into the hook. And, well, I will say, I think the Priceless hook works. I think it's just okay. Vocals are pretty good. I like the Priceless hook, and I do really like the flow, but the vocals are really...
This episode is brought to you by GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco. Get the most out of your vehicle with GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco original equipment. The only parts designed, engineered, tested, and backed by General Motors. You can find your perfect fit for most makes and models and choose from 3 tiers of parts, including GM OE or gold and silver aftermarket parts. Visit gmparts.com for more information.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things. No unwritten rules, and no shortage of adventure. Because out here, The only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free 1-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Really holding me back. You know, I do like the help that there's those nice background vocals really helping out too. And I enjoy that, but there's nothing really grabbing me. There's nothing really grabbing my attention until we get to the next part, which is Lisa. Lisa had my favorite verse on here. Lisa absolutely killed it. I mean, Lord goddamn mighty. Lisa starts off with her rapping, and I already know Lisa can rap her ass off. She can flow so well on these beats, even if it's a basic electronic pop beat. You're going to see Lisa flowing on here and absolutely killing it, absolutely carrying it. So I really do enjoy that. I like the slight vocal switch up, the slight flow switch up. Lisa does too. You know, we go from a little bit more rapping to singing, and I really enjoy the singing. And I do like Lisa, you know, contributing to the hook, adding more background vocals, etc., really adding to that. Just overall bringing a really nice vibe to the track, and I like what she does at the end. And something, guys, that I'll tell you, you know, if you ever grew up listening to Payphone, it's another Maroon 5 song, but it's basically a Maroon 5 song where, you know, Maroon 5's getting his ass beat by a woman.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second LTE internet plan with smartphone plan savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
And then they, you know, try to fall in love with each other. And that's kind of the same music video vibe I'm getting with this one from Adam Levine and Lisa, which is honestly a really cool callback, if that's like a cool callback in a sense, which is really awesome. So that's really enjoyable. And yeah, I think Lisa really added a nice vibe. So guys, overall, when we talk about this Maroon 5 song featuring Lisa, Priceless, I think Priceless production is kind of just generic, and it's just like, it's not the best. It's not the best beat, you know, it's very basic guitars, very basic electronic, you know, drum production, just nothing really adding great soul to it, no vibes there. Adam Levine with a pretty just okay verse in my opinion, but then Lisa coming over here to save the song, to add a little bit more spice, to add a little bit more flavor to this track. I like what Lisa...
It's almost Mother's Day, and you can now get anything you need delivered with Uber Eats. Well, almost anything. So no, you can't order a relaxing shower, but some beautiful flowers, you bet we deliver those. A bird bath? No. A bath bomb? Absolutely. It's no to a chocolate lab, but yes to some chocolate truffles. So whether it's a last-minute gift for Mother's Day, fresh groceries, or food from your favorite restaurants, get it delivered today with Uber Eats. Order now. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. The NBA playoffs are here, and Michelob Ultra is getting you closer to the game than ever with courtside seats and more. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access Courtside 2024 to 2025 sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 or older. Ends on July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/superior access/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
I think you're on mute.
Workday starting to sound the same?
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces. so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
It did over here, guys, and this hook, I'd say this hook definitely gets the job done. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing I'm, screaming my ears off for, but I think this hook definitely gets the job done. So overall, I think the song's okay. I could see this song being played on the radio a lot, but that's just kind of it. I'm gonna give the song. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow me. Turn on notifications, guys, and I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.